Today, I want to talk about how being humble is closely tied to becoming truly good at what you do, how it is crucial to learn to make mistakes and to learn from them, and moreover, be able to do that in front of others. So, I have just a perfect example to illustrate this kind of thing. Once I was given a chance to learn a song with other people in a group, and it wasn't a professional band, but some of us, including me, had a formal musical education. So, as a musician myself, I once had the audacity to point out a small mistake another person had done. And disclaimer, she was older than me, but I strongly believe that's about how much you know, not about how old you are. She didn't have any musical background, so I was a bit hesitant at first, but initially I've done that. And can you guess her reaction? She refused to accept any criticism and she even started making some sarcastic remarks. And it turned out that I was offended too. So, again, as a musician myself, I got used to being criticized and giving remarks all the time, even though people aren't particularly careful with how they phrase it. But that's how you learn, right? Now, back to languages. If a teacher says I have some pronunciation mistakes, grammar mistakes, I don't argue with that because I realize that's how you learn. But, there are still some students who get offended when a teacher or anybody else makes some remarks about their pronunciation or mistakes. Therefore, I think you have to have a certain level of humility to be a good student and to become an expert. You have to stop being so full of yourself and accept that this is the only way of becoming better. Learning is the only way. So you have to speak to other people. You have to practice your languages out loud, not being so scared of what other people might think about you or say about your pronunciation, about your accent, about any mistakes that you make. And if you disagree, I actually see the pattern that when people don't want to do that, they never achieve anything. If you disagree, you have to think about that because people with higher level of proficiency tend to be those who know they aren't perfect and they know that being a student is not humiliating in itself. They actually love studying because they know they are gonna succeed. It doesn't matter how many mistakes you make during the class or even outside of it. Being a bit humble and allowing other people correct you a bit and stop get offended if they do that. Being even grateful for that because that's how you grow and that's how you learn. Thanks so much for watching this video and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.